Hi there, in this video I'm going to quickly show you how you can organise your channel rack with your mixer. So this can be really helpful to save any confusion between different names. Because at the moment, for example, I've got the mini synth track here, which is called mini synth and is a sort of red colour. But in the mixer, it's going to number 13, chords. So I just want to keep things consistent, so when I've got more parts in this song, it doesn't get confusing. So, the best way of doing that is by first colouring your tracks in the channel rack. What I'm going to do now is select these 5 tracks here by clicking and dragging on the channel selector, so the icons are highlighted green. Now, I'm going to go to the arrow at the top left of the channel rack and go down to Colour Selected. So you can either choose random colours, or you can choose a gradient, so it'll fade from one colour over to another. So I'm going to choose gradient. I'm going to choose the first colour that I'd like to use, and then choose a colour that I'd like it to fade to. And now you can see it's coloured all of those tracks for me, going from green over to blue. So I'm just going to make sure I've only got one channel selected here by clicking twice, so I've only got the one highlighted. And now what I can do is link the name and colour from the channel rack to the mixer. So one last thing I'm going to do is rename this part here. This I know is the bass, so I'm just going to go to rename and call it 3 oscillator bass. Now what you can do is select the insert of the mixer that you'd like to link this channel to. Again, make sure you've only got that one channel highlighted, then right click at the top on the name, go down to channel routing, and then select route selected channels to this track. So now I'm going to link this channel rack into an insert of the mixer. At the moment it's going to number 13. I want to set it up starting at insert 10. First of all, make sure you only have this one channel selected. So I'm going to right click on insert 10. Now I'm going to go to channel routing and choose route selected channels to this track. Now, as you can see, it's copied the colour and the name from the channel rack, and it's routing the audio to insert 10. So now when I press play, you can see the bass is going to that channel. It's no longer going to this insert number 12. Now I'm just going to do the same for mini synth and do this to insert number 11. So I'm going to select this one only. This one here I know is the chords part. We can see at the moment it's being sent to insert number 13. So I'm just going to rename this by right clicking, going to rename, and calling it mini synth chords. Now I'm going to click on insert number 11 in the mixer. Again, make sure I've only got this one selected. Right click, go down to channel routing, and click on route selected channels to this track. So there we go, we've got the colour and the name. One thing to be aware of is if a channel has already been coloured and named, if I try and route it, it won't work in quite the same way. So I've got this channel in the channel rack, Citrus, selected. Now I'm going to try and do the same. I'm going to right click on this insert 12, which used to be the bass. Go to channel routing, route selected channels to this track. Now, as you can see, the audio is going to that insert, however it hasn't renamed or coloured it. So there's one thing you need to do if the insert has already been used for something else previously. First of all, make sure you don't need this insert for anything else anymore. I know I don't because I've got the bass set up to insert 10 now. So you right click on this insert and then go down to reset selected track to default. One thing to note is you can't undo this. Right, now this insert is back to its default setting. So now I'm just going to rename this. This one I believe was the lead part. I just soloed that track by pressing S on the keyboard while it was selected, just to make sure I knew it was the lead part. So now I'm going to right click and rename this lead. Now I'm going to go down to this channel again, right click, go to channel routing and go to route selected channels to this track. One thing you'll notice is the shortcut is Command L. This will be Control L on Windows. So if I just click on this insert and press Command L on a Mac or Control L on a PC, it'll link it up for me. Okay, great. So in this video, I showed you how you can color your channels in the channel rack, and then how you can link them to an insert in the mixer. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.